Hello, YouTube. This is me, Mr. Shiny. This is episode 74. From our last game that we played right now. We already played the Chicago Cubs already for 3 games. So I think we're gonna head to another maybe day off, and after that, if we when we're taking our day off, I think we're gonna play against with the New York Mets. I think, and let's go see if we are.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers picked up, 19 hits in this one as they crushed the Cubs 15-3. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Colorado Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-3. The Oakland Athletic TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Paul Sewald earned his first victory of the season, leading the D-backs to victory over the Buccos 1-0. The Mets got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-2. The Giants had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 9-8. Mike Trout had 3 hits and drove in 3, leading the Orioles to the win over the Nationals 3-2. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. The Cubbies stopped their 6-game losing streak as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 10-7.
Here we go.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Richie Sierra gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's Gerard Dyson, currently 9th in the NL in hitting and
Here we go.
play. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Digging in, Yunel Escobar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And that'll be the second out.
Batting third.
I kind of underestimated them now.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground. Scope is there. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Mets offense will go to Rich Hill gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Next up for New York, Richie Ashburn, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-2 now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Turner is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, they need Matt Carpenter to get back on track. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some overs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Next for the Mets, Dave Winfield, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dave Winfield becomes out number 2 this inning. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. His career batting line against Hill. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. There's a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
0-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up for Los Angeles, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
A.K.A. the Big Mama Jump.
First delivery to him on the way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Winfield going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir.
All right.
Digging in the switch hitter.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That was impressive. I gotta give you credit for that. But you can't be lucky on this guy now. Your luck will be running out very soon. You just see.
Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower, and sleep in your own bed last night, I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Short, hit hard. Garcia gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You pull a
I
fastball
really
like
need to
that,
be careful
you got to
now
tell yourself to
because
slow
I
it down a
have
little
the
bit.
score.
Play more gap to gap.
Yes.
Keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some.
Who is the player that I need to be careful? Davis, and I have to be careful with Ashburn.
Great plays in this one.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem.
It is any man's game now. It is any man's game now. I'm telling you guys now.
You see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground towards
nice.
second. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Rich Hill. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. A high fastball is in there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Next up from New York, Orlando Arcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Escobar calls for it. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Richie Sierra. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Back to Kendrick, not in time as they just miss getting the pair.
Number 1.
Striding in once again, Richie Ashburn. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Ready for another chance, Yunel Escobar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Ashburn. And the inning is over. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Into the box now, Dave Winfield comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Dave Winfield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Valencia has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
What is he asking for?
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first
Like I
pitch
said,
outs,
it's
and
any
really
man's
easy to
any
see
man's
why.
game now.
He's been perfect
It's
100%
because
of his
we're
first
tied up by
pitches
0
have
to
been
0,
for
and
strikes to
it's
hitters
already
so far in this one.
And
bottom
it's
of the
fouled
4th
away.
now. Damn. But at least I'm gonna give them credit
The
because
0-2 pitch.
these are the only
And
team
that
that
one
had
stayed
that
too
we
low,
haven't made a
apparently.
score
Well, this
of
is an
any
approach we've
other
seen
in
him use
anyone's
effectively
team
lately.
now.
Set
So I
up
gotta
the
give them
inside
credit.
and then get him out with pitches away.
Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to shortstop.
Damn.
And there's one away.
Damn!
Super
That
play
jump
right there
though.
from the shortstop. Talk about
That man
showing
got
off those
hops.
hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch.
Really?
Well done.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after
Please,
grounding
Yasmani,
out in
do
his
something
only
with
trip
this
to the
score
plate
now.
so far. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Davis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 after a
Take
pop
this,
out
Scope.
in foul territory his first time through.
Jonathan.
Popped him up.
Oh!
Valencia is there. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field.
Go to foul, go to foul, go to foul.
And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Here's Matt Carpenter, a base hit in his first trip. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 0-2 home. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped high in the air.
Damn.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 0-2 once more. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
I am running out of ideas now.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready now, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Davis. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in, Danny Valencia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping in now, Rich Hill. And she'll take a changeup here for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Valencia, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit in the air to center field. Ashburn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Next for the Mets, Orlando Arcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. Arcia, 23 years old. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Richie Sierra. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Richie Ashburn. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Damn it.
Winfield's there. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate is Andre Ethier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA. We are still scoreless. Riding in once again, Dave Winfield. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Takes this the other way to right. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend it. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with one away now. Here's Chris Davis now. His career line against Wainwright. He's 4 for 14. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base.
John Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, John Peterson.
And he turns
Let's go.
on one, sending it high and deep to right. And
Yes!
as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A 2-run
Nice.
blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing at Gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now the New York manager's up off
I
the
knew
bench
my
on his
idea.
way to
I
the
had a
mound.
feeling my
And
idea
we're
will
going to see a
work this
pitching
time.
change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Seth Lugo is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Seth Lugo.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Danny Valencia.
Valencia.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt trying to get there, and no one will get this one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
The 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Ashburn sprinting after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Matt Kemp is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Matt Kemp.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Scope. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Center fielder number 3, Gerard Dyson.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Gerard Dyson. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Dyson is off at first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2, coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. 2-1 Los Angeles. Jock Peterson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 31, Jock Peterson. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Barnett is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Grounded up the first baseline. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Escobar has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Winfield giving chase, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Winfield there. 1 out.
Now then, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Giancarlo swings,
Nice.
and this ball is hit well into left field. And that's a home run into the top tank. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. At the plate is Andre Ethier, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Ashburn has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's 3-1 LA.
Nice.
Jake Lamb will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. Here's a strike. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Again, he sends it out of play. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ethier's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 31, Dave.
Digging in and looking for more, Dave Winfield. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to third.
Nice.
Turner's got it. Throw
Game
on
is
to
over.
first is going to be in time for the
Thank you
final
everybody for
out,
watching. I've
and
been
the
much
Dodgers
shining. This was
will
episode
add one more to their winning streak as this
74.
ball game is over.
Man, they
And we will see
already
you
put
soon.
the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Wainwright earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Richie Sierra pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Tony Barnett works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
First for the victorious Dodgers.
Nice.